Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum.
Wa alaikum salam warahmatullah.
How are you, brother?
Alhamdulillah, how are you?
Good.
Are you having fun?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a school or you don't have school?
Don't.
No school?
No.
All right, that's fun, isn't it?
Yeah.
So you play a lot
Bye.
every day?
Bye.
And I forgot your name again. What's your name?
My name is Aliyah.
Oh, it's a very nice name. Alia, right?
Yeah.
Good job. How old are you, Alia?
4.
4. Wow, that's a fun age.
Yeah.
Are you helping mom?
Yeah.
All right. You had your dinner already?
Yeah.
What did you eat today?
Dumplings.
Dumplings. Oh, those are very yummy.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna start the class now. Okay, so I'll talk to you.
Bye.
I'll talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Walaikum assalam.
عليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته.
السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته.
How's everyone?
الحمد لله.
Alhamdulillah. Okay, inshallah, we'll start the class. Nahmuduhu wa nusalli ala rasulil kareem. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Alhamdulillah. Once again, we have with the mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we have the opportunity to learn and understand the language of the Quran. At the moment, we are dealing with Jumla Ismiya, Jumla Failiya, by the way, sorry. Now, it's been 2 or 3 sessions that we have been talking about Fail Madi, and because in order to understand the Jumla Failiya, we need to understand Fail Madi, because by default, in Arabic, every verb is in Fail Madi. And then from there, you convert it into Fail Mudare, which we haven't covered yet. But Jumla Failiya is something we covered in the last 2 sessions, and I want, inshallah, want to continue with that. Okay, so Jumla Failiya has 2 parts. One of them starts with a fail because it's a Jumla Failiya. So it has to start with a verb. And the second part is that it must have the file, because the action cannot happen by itself. It must have somebody doing the action. And that person or that thing, which is the file, is known as subject in English, or I also call them doer or the actor. You know, these are some names you can use as a file. In the last session, we also introduced the third thing, and we call it maf'ul. Maf'ul. Now, what is the meaning of maf'ul? Something on which the action is taking effect. Okay, so that is the object. Okay, so far so good. Is it clear?
Yeah.
Okay. So few things we need to know about these 3 things. We know that the fail in this time we're dealing with past tense, because we haven't started the fail mudari yet. Okay, so past tense is what we are taking into consideration. We know something about file. That file, first of all, the status of the file is rafa. Are we clear on that? that the hala is always rafa. And a file could be of two kinds. It could be a zamir or it could be zahir. What did that mean? That it could be a pronoun or it could be a parent. And we did a lot of examples last time and we made sure that we understand that. Now, if it's a zamir and zamir is a pronoun, and if it is rafa, what kind of pronouns can be the candidate for this file?
Who?
What candidate, like the hala of the file, right? The file is supposed to be rafa. So we know that zamir is, which is known as pronoun, are of two kind. The kind which are rafa, are they known as
Detached.
detached. And what do we know about them? That they are hidden in the fi'l. Remember that chart we did? So how many possible combinations we have?
14.
14. Okay. And when the file is zahir, how many possible options?
2.
Two. Number 1 and number 4 only. That's what we discussed last time. So now maf'ul it can be the same type. It could be a zamir, which is a pronoun, or it could be zahir, meaning it can be a parent. Okay, and today we will talk about that. Now, what is the status of the maf'ul?
Nasab.
Nasab, right? So when the status is nasab, if it happens to be a zamir pronoun, what kind of pronouns we talking about?
Detached.
Attached.
Detached.
No, no. Detached is the rafa one.
Mhm.
Attached are the one which are nasab and jar. Okay. So far, so good?
Yeah.
Okay. So, mashallah, there are few more people joined. Brother Fawad is there. Sister Noshin is there. Omar is there. Okay. So, other people, they can chime in anytime because good to know your feedback on this. Okay. All right. So, any questions so far? Any questions? Okay. There is some feedback, so I'm going to mute some mics. Okay, so you guys can turn it on when you want to speak. So, Brother Fawad, Brother Omar, any questions at this point?
No, it's clear. Yeah, it's clear to me.
No.
Okay. So, one concept we talked about, today we are going to focus on this, by the way. But before I get there, I want to talk about one more concept which we talked about last time, but we did not go into too much detail. The fail can be of two types. It can be of transitive, okay, or intransitive. Okay, what is that meaning? In Arabic, transitive mean fail lazim, and intransitive is fail muta. Okay, the easy way to remember this, fail lazim is looking for a file. It requires that the file has to be there. Okay, and any verb which requires a file is known as transitive. A fi'l muta'addi along with the file is also looking for maf'ul. Okay, and Brother Javed last time asked a question that what is the difference? So try to explain to you in a different way or in another way so that you guys understand. when the action that is taking place, if it only affects the doer, that means it doesn't do any good to anybody else, is only directly related to the file or the doer, then it is fail laazim. For example, if I say I played, okay, what is the verb here?
Play.
Play. Who is it affecting to?
Play.
I. So does it matter who I played with at this time? No, the playing is affecting me the most. I am the file and it is affecting me alone. So in this case, this is the transitive fail. Okay. But if I say I helped, right? Obviously the question arises, who did I help? So there is somebody else, because this help is not helping me. I am helping somebody else. So that requires me to have an object so that I can say I helped Umar. So Umar is my object, which is my maf'ul. And this kind of verb is known as mutaaddi. Making sense?
Yeah.
Okay. So brother Javed, you're very quiet today.
No, I'm listening.
Okay.
I'm listening.
Okay. So I touched on this because you asked this question last time. So I had more information I thought I'd share with you.
Jazakallah khair. So
Right.
basically,
So,
if the question arises who,
yes.
then it is mutaddi.
Yes, the mutaddi. So anytime when the action is more concerned to the other party other than the doer, then it is a mutaddi. That's the simple rule I can tell you, right? Anytime you feel that the action is helping a third person and other than the file, then it is a mutaddi. But if it's only helping or concerned about the file, then it's a laazim.
Got it.
Okay, good. Okay, I want to show you some stuff. Mashallah, more people joined. Let me quickly take a look who else is there. Okay, all right, good. Okay, by the way, this is our second last class. Inshallah, we'll have one more class on Tuesday, and then inshallah it will be Ramadan next week. Okay, so here I want to go with you through the chapters, the one I'm covering. And yes, finally I got the chance to make these available on the Google Drive, so you can now get it, inshallah. Okay, so jumla fe'liya, in a verbal sentence, the sentence begins with a verb, right? For example, wa qatala Daudu Jaluta. Okay, Alhamdulillah, now we have the knowledge to understand this. What is the verb here? Qatala. And who's the file here?
Dawood.
Dawood. Why? How do we know?
Because of the Dhamma.
Because of the
Rafa.
Rafa. MashaAllah. So very good job. And Jaluta is
The object.
the object.
Maf'ul.
Yes, because it's in Nasab. So in this sentence, is the file a Zamir or Zahir?
Zahir.
Zahir. So that is why the verb is Qatala. Okay. So the sequence is fail, file, and then maf'ul. That's the sequence. If you want to look at the positioning, that's a normal positioning. But we know that this positioning can be changed. Okay. Another important thing is, other than the verb, the next two things or the words are ism. Did you notice that? The qatala is the only verb here, but Dauda and Jaluta, which is the file and maf'ul, they are both nouns. Did you guys notice that?
Yep.
Okay, keep that in mind. So verbal sentences comprises a verb, a subject, and an object. Usually the verb comes first, followed by the subject, and then the object. So waqatala Daudu Jaluta. The subject and objects are nouns. That's what I was telling you. The subject is called al-fa'il. And the object is called al-maf'ul. Or another name for it is al-maf'ul bihi. Okay. Then the subject al-fa'il is always in nominative state, which is halatul rafa. What does that mean? That it will either have a dhamma or dhammatain. When something has a dhammatain, then it's known as tanween. Okay. Now, why Daudu doesn't have the tanween? Can somebody refresh my memory?
Oh, because uniquely Arabic name.
غير مبني.
It's not mabni. It's غير
Manusar.
munsarif.
Like Munsarif.
غير munsarif, right? Partly flexible. Okay. Okay. The object maf'ul bihi is always in the accusative state, that is halatun nasab, it bearing the fatha or fatatain or fatatan. So jaluta, again, because of ghair munsarif. That's why it's jaluta and not jalutan. When the noun follows a preposition, it will go in the genitive state, which is halate jar. Qalu amanna billahi wahdahu. They said, qalu mean they said, we believe in Allah who is one. Get it?
No.
What do you mean?
Oh yeah, okay, got it. Sorry.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Then zahaba. What do we know about zahaba? Zahaba mean went.
Went.
Somebody went, right? Now Allah is in front of it. So Allah is zahir or zamir?
Zahir.
So file is zahir, right? So what is the object? Binurihim. That is the object.
بنور.
Binurihim. Allah took away their light. So we will talk about this binurihim, that how do we understand that. Inshallah, once I done with this reading, then inshallah we'll go back and talk about it. Now, pronouns are not required to be mentioned separately as objects because they are hidden in the verb itself. Right? We already know that. Khalaqtu mean I created.
I.
Right? So in khalaqtu, the hidden pronoun is I. Yes? This is a review basically. This is not something new I'm telling you. I'm just going through the same concept we have covered last time. Okay. So what is faraqna bikum bikumul bahra fa anjaynakum. So mashallah, now we'll be able to understand all of this. So and when. So wow is and, is when. Faraqna,
Separated.
we parted or we separated the sea for you.
For
Bikum,
you.
see, bikum for you is the jar majroor. And delivered you for anjaynakum, and we saved you. Anjaynakum.
But after B is not a jar.
Yes, it is jar. Why? Because this is a zamir, attached zamir. This is an attached pronoun, and attached pronouns are both nasab and jar.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. Okay. So in farakna, the hidden pronoun is we. Right? And when the object a maf'ul bihi is pronoun, it is usually precedes the subject after the verb. So meaning it will come after the file. So illa man azina lahu
من أذن له الرحمن
qala sawaba, except the one who is permitted by the beneficent and he speaks aright. Faqazahu Musa faqada alayhi. So Musa struck him with his fist, thus killing him. So inshallah, I think we should go back to understand, because there is a lot of examples here where we have faqada and faqazahu. So let's take a look at some details that how do we understand this. Okay. All right. Now, in order to understand that, we would have to go back to our attached pronouns. So I'm going to make the chart again here. We are going to call them attached pronouns. I should be asking you, but I'm not going to do that. I'll just help you with this. So we know that we have who and he. This is actually who. Remember that one? And then we have huma. And then we have whom. Then we have hiya.
Yeah.
Hiya or ha?
Yeah.
Ha.
Ha. Huma,
Huma. Hunna.
unna. Right? And what was the ka,
Ka.
kuma,
Huma.
Kum.
kum?
Hum.
Ki.
He.
Kuma.
Kuma,
Kunna.
Hunna.
unna. Right? And ye,
Yi.
na.
Nauna.
Na.
So what do we understand from it? His or him,
His.
right? Them, both, right? Or them. Yes?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So now we know the meaning of this. This is for the male, female, third person, male, female, second person. Okay. And this is male, female, first person. So far, so good?
Yeah.
Okay. So
Yes.
I want to say something like this. I want to say daraba. What is the translation of daraba?
Hit.
He hit. Yes. What
Yeah.
is the verb here?
Daraba.
Daraba.
Verb is this and file is
He.
this, he. Now I want to say he hit him.
Daraba who?
So it will be daraba. Making sense?
Perfect.
Yes. Then if I say daraba huma, huma,
Two of them. My God.
he hit
Both.
both of them, right? Daraba hum. What does that mean?
Hit all of them.
He hit them all.
One.
Is he hitting the male or female?
Male.
Male. And who's hitting? The hitting person is also male, correct?
Yeah.
So in this example, if you have to look at this word, right? In darabahu, you have the fail plus the file and the maful, all in one word. This whole thing, it has fail, which is daraba, and hum. Daraba means he, and the pronoun, the file is he, which is huwa, and here the who. And this is the verb. Is that making sense?
Yes.
So mashallah, if you understand this, then next time when you're reading the Quran and some of the words that we just saw, they'll start to make sense to you. And you will understand who's the actor, what is the action, and who the action is happening on. Okay, so if we continue with this, I want to say darabaha. Darabaha. So what happened? He hit
Two.
Her.
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 Still the actor is male. Yes?
Yes.
Okay. Daraba huma, same thing. Depending on the context, I can tell whether it was females or male. Now, if I say daraba hunna, what does that mean?
He hit all of
Them.
them.
He hit
Female.
He hit
two of them feminine.
all female.
All of them female.
Making sense?
Yes.
So, darabaha, darabahuma, darabahun. Right? This is the third person. If I say daraba ta, Darabaka. He hit
You.
You.
male or female?
Male.
Male. Darabaki.
He hit you, feminine.
Very good job.
Female.
Okay. Daraba kuma.
He hit
He hit both of you, male or female.
Both of you male, right? Daraba kuma or female, depending on the context. And daraba kum, he
they
hit you,
all
or male.
male.
And daraba kunna.
They hit you all women group.
Very good job. If I say darabani,
He hit
he
me.
hit me. Okay. Darabana, he
Us.
hit us. Okay. So inshallah, this should really open your mind about things. And if I share back with you the screen, then you will see what I was talking about. So now you see, fawazakahu, he struck him. And here the Musa is Zahir. You see that? Musa is Zahir. So we know that it's not he who struck. We said Musa struck him. And faqada mean his fist, thus killing him. Alayhi. Faqada alayhi, killing him. Okay? Look over here now. The next one. Now this one is Ulaika. Ulaika lazina habitat. Habitat is what? Taken away, becoming useless. Okay, habitat mean, how do I explain that in English? Habitat means something destroyed or become useless. Something was useful, but then it become useless. Okay, so those are the person whose deeds have become fruitless in the world and the hereafter. So this is like a wa'id. This is a bad news. This is a, so people did something, they thought their deeds were good, but because of their action, those become useless. So habatat is what kind of verb is this? What is it, male or female?
Female.
Female. What
Female.
person?
Past tense.
Yes, what person? Which
Number
person?
4.
Number 4. Is it female third person, singular?
Yeah, third person.
Yes.
Okay. Now, amaluhum, their deeds, their or whose deeds? The dunya wal akhirah. Okay. Now, up if we go back up here, what is fa anjaynakum? Anjayna
I
is
saved you. Okay.
yeah. Anjaynakum, we saved you.
We saved you.
Anna, fa anjayna. Fa is the extra letter here, which means thus or therefore or so. We saved you all. Who's saying to who? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying to
Allah saved you.
people of Musa that we saved you from the sea because we've parted it for you. Right? That is what is farakna. And when we parted for you the sea, and we've saved you. So, and we delivered you. In the translation is delivered you. Fanjainakum mean we give you nijat. We give you freedom from that punishment. Otherwise you would have drowned. Okay. Any questions on this? Any questions?
No.
No question. MashaAllah. Very good. Okay. So there are some more examples here. So what does this mean? وَخَلَقْنَاكُمْ أَزْوَاجًا.
And we made pairs for you.
Yes.
We created you in pairs.
Yes, we created you in pairs. Okay. So let me see.
Why not?
I see, mashallah, 15. Okay. So what are you going to do now? Okay. Okay, so the verb we are dealing with is khalaqa. Khalaqa. What is the meaning of khalaqa?
Created. He created.
So that means created. Khalaqa mean to create, and the verb means khalaqa, he created.
He created.
He created, right? Okay. So I want to say he created you. Okay, brother Kabir, Bismillah आपसे करते हैं. So what will be the Arabic of this?
Khalaqaka.
Khalaqaka. MashaAllah. Okay, he created you, female. Who wants to do it? Sister Afi?
Khalaqaki.
Are you Sister Afi?
Sorry.
Just kidding. Okay. Sister Afi?
Khalaqaki.
Khalaqaki. Okay. Okay. He created me. Umar.
Oh, khalaqi.
Khalaqi.
Yes.
Khalaqani.
Khalaqani.
Khalaqani. Okay. He created.
He created me. Khalaqani.
Yes. Okay. So when we are dealing with the I pronoun detached, we add the extra noon to give it this meaning, khalaqani. Okay. This is the rule. Is something with the book of the people of language use it. The khalaqani. Okay. Khalaqani. He created me. Brother Fawad. He created us.
Khalaqana.
Khalaqana. Very good job. Khalaqana. Okay. All right. So he created both of them male. Brother Javed.
Oh, my turn. He created both of them. Khalaqa huma.
Very good job. Khalaqa huma. If I had to say the same thing for female, is there going to be anything different?
No, same.
No, it's going to be the same for the female. Okay. He created all of you female. Sister Umaima.
خلقنا
Khalaqa kunna. Khalaqa kunna. Good job. Sister Sajida. He created you all male. Okay. Sister Madiha.
May I?
Go ahead.
May I?
Please go ahead. Yes, sister.
Khalaqakum.
Khalaqakum. Very good job, Sister Noshin. Khalaqakum. Good job. Khalaqakum. Okay. Then how do we say we covered khalaqa second person? Okay. He created all of you. He created them female all. Sister Madiha. Are you there? Okay. Who else is there? Omar, do you want to take a look?
Yes,
He created.
Okay.
Sorry, she's back. So
Because
he
my
created
mic
them.
was not
Wassalam.
getting
No worries. So he created them all female.
خلقهن
Khalaqahunna. Very good job. Khalaqahunna. Khalaqahunna. Very good job. Okay. So you see that it is not that hard. Inshallah, once we know our pronouns, we are able to, make these sentences. And what is special about this? That when I say khalaqakun, we know that it is the fail plus the file and the maf'ul. Now tell me something. Is the file and maf'ul in what shape in this sentence? Is it they are zahir or they are pronouns?
Pronouns.
Pronouns. So that is the important key. So the pronouns for file is supposed to be in what state? Rafa. That is why they use detached pronouns. And maf'ul is supposed to be nasab. So they are using what noun?
Detached.
The attached. These are the
Or
attached.
attached.
And these are the detached. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. So let's look at some other examples. If I say, this is another interesting example. I said, Daraba, Daraba, Zaidan. What is the meaning of this?
He hit Z.
Very good job. So he hit Zaid. Okay. So now let's analyze this. Can you, brother Javed, can you analyze this sentence? Can you tell me? Okay. So if I do this for you, then the next one, you know what I'm talking about. So Daraba is basically the combination of verb plus the file, which is huwa, right? And the verb is darab, right? The masdar. And what is the maf'ul here?
Zaidan.
How do you know that is maf'ul?
Because of fatah.
Nasab.
Because it's halat nasab, right? So anytime, do I have to tell you this is maf'ul?
I think no need. We can
No
rely
need,
by
because of
method.
the status. You can tell me that it is nasab, it is the maf'ul because this is the status of nasab, right? Now, is it zahir or is it zamir?
Zahir.
Zahir. Here the file zahir or zamir?
Zamir.
Zamir.
So that is how you are going to analyze this sentence. Daraba Zaidan. Okay. Okay. Now, don't speak unless I ask somebody. Just let me write it down. Darabu Zaidan. So what is the translation, Umar?
Zaraba Zaidan is
Darabu.
Darabu. They hit Zaid.
Who hit?
They.
They. Good job. So they hit Zaid. So what I have done here, I have taken the they zamir, which is the third person plural. Is it male or female?
Male.
Right. Okay. If I had to say that they hit Zaid female, how would I say?
Zarabu. Zara.
Darabahunna Zaidan.
Zarabahu. Zarabuha. Zarabuha.
Darabahunna.
Zarabuha.
Darabahun Zaidan. Why is not hunna? Can you tell me the table of fa'ala? Fa'ala, fa'ala, fa'alu, fa'alat, fa'alata, fala, fala, hun. What was falahun or fala'an? Fa'alan. You guys remember that table or no? Guys, you guys have your notes with you?
Yes.
Okay, anyhow. Okay. Who can tell me this? Daraba Huma Hamidan. What is that?
They both hit Hamid.
They both hit Hamid. Are we talking about male or female?
Both. Could be both. Could be any.
We both. Very good job. Okay, good job. Okay. Darab tu Hamidan. What is the sister Sajida? Are you there? Hello. Okay, she's not. Okay, Darabtu Hamidan. Who can answer that question?
I hit Hamidan.
Mr. Rafi?
I hit Hamidan.
I hit Hamid.
Why did I hit him?
Darabtu is I. I did. Yes? Darabta, Javed, brother Javed, Darabta Hamidan.
You hit Hamid.
You hit Hamid. Okay. So in this sentence, what we have done, we have tried that the fail is present, the file is present, and the maful is in the zahir category. Okay, it's not the zamir anymore. Okay, and we also did this one. We said sa'ada. Then we can also use sa'ada or nasara. Nasara. Hamidan. Zaidun. Who can translate this for me?
Zaid helped Hamid
Zaid helped Hamid. How did you know that?
because the Zaid is in the state of the Rafa.
Hide.
Rafa, mashallah, mashallah, mashallah. Very good job. So looks like it. Your concept is mashallah clear. You now know a bunch of stuff, which means if we just quickly go over this. So what we have learned today, that we are dealing with Jumla Fe'liya. Jumla Fe'liya must have two components to begin with, fail and a file. But in a future or in some scenarios, the maf'ul can be added, but is not needed to have a sentence. The sentence can only have fail and file and be sufficient to have a sentence, but a maf'ul can be included. When the fail is of two kinds, one of them is known as fail laazim, and another one is known as fail muta'addi, and the English name for that is transitive and intransitive. How do we know what is the difference between these two? Fail laazim. Laazim mean mandatory. Laazim mean mandatory, meaning it must have the file. We already know that a fail cannot come in a jumla, in a sentence. It cannot be completed without the file. So we need, most of the sentences we made, they were already fail laazim. However, in some sentences, we also need the object, which is known as the maf'ul or maf'ul bihi, and that kind of fail is known as muta'addi or intransitive verb. And another simple rule we understood, that when the action is directly benefiting or affecting the file, that kind of verb is transitive. But when the action is more affecting more of the object and is more related or beneficial to the object, then it's known as fi'l muta'addi. Okay, so we also learned that the file must be in the status of rafa, and it can be either zahir or it could be a pronoun, which is a zamir. If it's in the status of rafa and is the actor, then it has to be detached pronoun. And when we have detached pronouns, we have 14 possible ways to write that sentence. However, when the file is zahir, then we only use either 1 or 4. Okay. Similarly, the maf'ul could also be zamir or zahir, and then we saw the example of zamir and how we created from one verb, we created so many variations. Yes? Okay.
Yeah.
Then we said, okay, let's look at this chart. So I was able to tell you the attached pronouns, and they are good candidates for a maf'ul. Why are they good candidates for maf'ul? Because attached pronouns are for the status of nasab and jar. Yes?
Yes.
Right? That is why for the maf'ul, we pick the attached pronouns, and for the file, we pick the detached pronouns, because detached pronouns are the rafa ones. Okay, so what are the pronouns? Who or he, huma, hum, ha, huma, hunna, ka, kuma, kum, ki, kama, kunna, yi, na. Okay, and the verb was daraba, and we know daraba has a hidden huwa in it, which means he. So he hit. But if you want to say he hit him, then I say darabahu. I want to say darabahuma, he hit both of them. Darabahum, he hit them all, and I'm talking about male. Okay, so this one sentence written together without any spaces has three things in it. It has the fail, it has the file, and it has the maf'ul. And they're all, both the file and the maf'ul are in the status of, they are in the form of pronouns. Yes?
Yes.
Good job. So then we tried with khalaqa, khalaqa. Okay, let's say we can do, what else can we do? Okay, we can do another one. Okay, we can do nasara. Nasara. What is the meaning of nasara?
He helped.
He helped.
He helped. Okay, so I'm going to write the English, and you please help me with the Arabic. He helped them, and I'm talking about male.
Nasarahum. Nasarahum.
Nasara
Hum.
mashallah. Okay, everybody agree with that?
Yeah.
Okay. He, now let everybody get a chance to do this. He helped them, female. Sister Nusrat.
Darabahum.
No, the verb is nasara.
Oh, Nasrahunna.
Nasarahunna, right?
Yeah.
Nasarahunna. Now, next time when you're reading Quran, anytime we are dealing with women, you will find this hunna a lot.
Yeah.
Suratul Nisa is a place where you'll find a lot of hunnas. Right?
Yeah.
And Suratul Ahzab and a bunch of other, Suratul Mumtahina, and a few other surahs where you will find a lot of hunnas. Okay. He helped me. So what will be? Who can tell me that?
Nasari.
Nasrani.
Sarani.
Okay. Because we said when this is a noun of the first person, you add the extra noon, right? Because if you remember, we have ya and na, right? For the first person. First person for attached pronouns is ya or na. So when we are dealing with the verb, we add the another noon and then the verb nasarani. Making sense?
Yeah.
Yes.
So this extra noon is for the first person. Okay. All right. So I said nasarani, he helped me. He helped you. Umar.
Nasaruka.
Nasaruka. Nasaraka, I think actually. Nasaraka.
Then for ladies, Nasaraki.
And yeah, he helped you, female.
Nasaraki.
There will be nasara. Okay. Okay. So are we good?
Yeah.
Yes.
Alhamdulillah. Okay. So I guess we can take a look at some of the screens on the thing here and see if I can show you. I have some Urdu examples. I can show you some Urdu examples, but people who know Arabic, they can still read it. Okay, and I'll translate. So, for example, you can see Daraba, he hit. Darabahu, he hit him. Darabahuma, he hit
He hit
both of them male.
the two.
Yes. Darabahum, he hit them all.
Hit them.
Darabaha, he hit her.
Hit her.
Darabahuma, he hit two female. Darabahun,
He hit
he hit
them.
all of the female. Darabaka, Darabakuma,
He hit
Darabak.
you.
Yes. So Alhamdulillah, the same thing I just and look, Darabani, right? So if we have the third person like Darabahu, Darabu Hamidan, if we have to replace the Hamid with the Zamir, then it's gonna Alif will be dropped. So it will become you see the Alif is dropped. It's right here. Okay. So let me show you that I have to probably share my screen with you guys. Okay, here. So here, what I have done in the Google Drive, if you go, you'll find the Google Drive. And in here, I've added this new folder called the verbal sentence. And in there, you'll find the chapter on perfect tense. Then you'll find the chapter on the perfect tense with Quranic verses, examples from the Quran. And then you will find the verbal sentence with Quranic verses, which I showed you today. Also, you'll find the solutions to the exercises, right? And one thing which I have been doing, and I don't know if you got the chance, you have to look at this. And this will really help you with the vocabulary. So you see, so this is the list of words: Absara, Atkana, Atlafa, Ajlasa. This is the list of okay. I'm going to mute some mics here and then open it when you want to say something. So you can see a lot of words here, right? So this is for improving your vocabulary. Okay, Rataba, Raja'a, Rasaba, Raghiba fi, Raqiba, Saada, you know, Sakata, Samia, Shariba. Okay. Did you guys see that? Okay, I'm gonna unmute it. So any feedback on this? Okay.
I have a question.
Yes, please.
It's not quite related to, well,
Okay.
it's not quite about the lesson.
Okay.
It's a general question.
Yes.
I was told that people who learn the Quranic Arabic, they can't quite understand the any other Arabic. Is this true?
Well,
if you learn Quran Arabic, you can't
no.
quite read. You can't quite read other Arabic.
The answer is yes and no. Arabic is Arabic. Anytime you read a book, whether it's from Egypt or Saudi Arabia, as long as you understand the letters and you know how to merge them, you will be able to read. So what is difference here is this, that we did not practice a spoken Arabic. We are not trying to learn spoken Arabic. Like I'm not having a conversation with you, kefa haluka or kefa haluki. So I'm not trying to learn that. I'm trying to go more into the nahu and the sarf of the language, which is the grammar. And so we're trying to understand how the fail works, how the noun works. So yes, when you will be talking to somebody because of their regional dialect, like for example, people who speak Arabic in Libya, they will be quite different from the people who speak Arabic in Egypt. So for that, you need to learn the dialect of that language. So when I came to US, I used to speak English, but I had hard time understanding them because there was a lot of slang words and a lot of different things. And if you go to UK, you'll have the same problem because the way they say things are quite different, right?
Yeah.
So this will happen, but inshallah, our intent was to understand the language of the Quran, so we focused on that.
I guess when I read the Quran, I can read it fine, and I
Yeah.
can understand some of it for the most part. But if I read any other Arabic, I don't know. It's like I
And
don't
one
quite
reason for
understand.
that is that if I read an Arabic book, they don't have those Arab or those harakas on there, so it's very hard to understand, right? So inshallah, if you want to learn that, maybe you can try to learn that, and it will be less effort because you already know a lot of Arabic words by now, or at least you know the grammar.
No, I guess no. I was just wondering about this. I took this class because I wanted to learn the Quranic Arabic, right?
Yes,
This is the main reason. I was just wondering about this because I was sent some text, and I was trying to read it. It was in Arabic, but I couldn't.
Okay, but the text you were reading, did it had harakas on it?
Yes, for the
Oh,
most part.
okay. All right. Well,
Yeah.
keep trying, inshallah, you'll get it.
Okay. Sorry about that.
Sorry, you. There's some feedback coming from the back, so I don't know whose is that. So I'm going to mute you guys, and I will open Sister Umema for a second. Go ahead and complete your sentence, Sister Umema. You were saying something?
Oh no, I was just saying thank you for explaining that, and sorry about I took this topic a little bit off course.
No worries. I hope I answered your question. I know it's a little bit of a, it's a question. I feel that I could probably read some Arabic, but again, it's not. We're not going into conversation, so maybe you're right. It's hard to read other languages or other Arabic books.
And other people have also said it's because the Quran itself is it's blessed that people could read it, and it's oftentimes people are able to read it, but they can't read other Arabic, and we don't know what the mystery about that is.
Oh, okay.
We don't quite understand it. It's just I think it's a blessing that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala placed in it, that it's easy to read and understand for anyone who wishes to, and then which it doesn't quite translate for any other Arabic text if you read them. So that's what some people have told me.
Okay, that's good. So
Maybe
inshallah.
I can.
I have another question.
Yes.
When we have the plural form darabu, we drop the alif when we replace zahar to damir.
Damir, yes.
And do we have more other combinations? We need to drop the letters, so when we see it in the future, we can.
That's the only combination I saw, because there is the extra alif. So when you put the hu in front of it, which is a zamir, it doesn't look nice. So that's why they drop the alif. But that's the only combination I know top of my head. But if I come across something else, I'll let you know. I feel that brother Louis just joined. You wanted to respond to the question when we said reading other Arabic is difficult?
Yes, so I was in the class since almost the beginning. So
I didn't see.
Yes, I was staying silent.
Welcome.
But anyway, regarding of the question from the sister, who she asks about if people can read the Quran but not able to read other texts, I think this is true. Some amazing examples will be elder women or elder men who are illiterate, who can't
Mhm.
even read and write, but they will once they open the Quran, they are able to read it. So they learn the Quran. They know the drawing of the letters of the Quran because they are a little bit unique. So they can read the Quran very fluently. They memorize it, but they can't even read a letter or a word from another newspaper or another
Mashallah, it's a
book.
miracle of the Quran.
So this is very common and everybody knows it.
Oh, mashallah. Okay,
Yes.
alhamdulillah. Thank you for letting us know that.
You're welcome, brother.
Okay, anybody else has a question?
I have a question.
Yes.
So most words, most verbs, they have 3 letters, right? Like fa'ala, fahima. So is qala unique? Like qala, we say he said, is it has 2 or does it have 3?
Qala,
Qala is 3. Qaf, alif, lam.
it is 3.
Oh, 3, it's 3.
Yeah. So again, when we get to a little bit more in-depth study of the verb, we will rely on a dictionary, and then I will be sharing more material with you. Okay. Now, I have something I want to show you, and tell me if you guys would like to have it. Okay. For example, I have this. I just downloaded something here. Where is it? Where did I put it? Let me see if I can find it. Okay, here. For example, the Juz 29. Okay. It's called Talim al-Quran, and it's in Urdu. So maybe it's not beneficial for everyone, but people who are Urdu speaking, they may find this very useful. You see that? So what's happening here? They're taking verses and they are telling you about the verbs. See, kul, fe'l amr, wahid muzakkir, hazir, qala yakulu, masdar, qawlan. So if you want this chapter, I can share with you. Anyone? Okay, complete silence. Okay. All right, so that's okay. I'll just keep it to myself then.
No, you had muted me. I think keep it on the Google Drive, please.
Okay, inshallah. Okay, I'll put it in the Google Drive, and I know it's not in Arabic. However, the people who speak Urdu,
it will be helpful for me as well. Yeah.
So I have Juz number 29 and I have Juz number 30. So I'll put it there. If you find it beneficial, please go ahead.
I think it's very useful for me. Yeah.
Okay, inshallah, I'll put it in, and then you guys so Jazakallah khair. Inshallah, we'll see you on Tuesday. That will be inshallah our last class, and we'll have another interesting subject.
And before you go, Abhi, just want to verify on the Google Drive, you got lesson 1 to 7 consecutively, and then you got lesson 19, correct?
Okay, let me show you again so that you guys understand what I did. Because lesson 7 is a combination of lots of lessons. So from lesson 7 till 19 is all belongs to Jumla Ismiya. So you can see there are a lot of stuff in there. So I did not change the numbering, but we have covered all of these. So from lesson 7 to lesson 18, we only focused on Jumla Ismiya, which was the nominal sentence. So
no,
don't
Abhi,
get
a question. On the Google Drive, my computer is showing that you got lesson 1 to 7 in a row, and I don't have any lesson 8 showing up here until lesson 18. Then I got lesson number 19.
Right. So basically, okay, basically I should change it to this. I should change it to lesson 8. But that is again going to throw you off because I'm explaining to you, you will be seeing these. Okay. But when you come to lesson 7, everything we did for the Jumla Ismiya is in this folder. Just keep that in mind. Don't go by the numbering, but everything we did for the Jumla Ismiya is in this folder. And anything we're going to do from now till next time for the verbal sentence, they're all going to be in this folder. So, okay. Making sense?
7 to 18 is
7
in
to
this
18.
folder 7, and then 19 onwards will be in folder 19.
Right. So if I change this, and if I say
No, that's okay. They keep it the way you want. I just wanted to verify.
Yes.
There is no lesson 8 to 18 in this Google
Google
Drive.
Drive. No,
folder. There's no folder
Yes.
lesson 8 to
Right.
18.
So once I went into lesson 7, I stopped doing the numbering on the folder because they were all a group lecture about Jumla nominal sentence, right? So that's why I just lost track of the numbers, and I knew that today was lesson 20th, so that's why I named it lesson 19.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I just wanted to make sure that I'm not missing anything on when
No,
I'm
no.
Google Drive.
Everything we have done is present here. Okay. Everything we have done is present in the Google Drive, and inshallah you will not miss anything.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Anything else, guys?
No, take care.
Have a nice weekend. Inshallah, we'll talk to you later.
Have a nice long weekend.
Yes. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah.
Assalamu alaikum.